After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the AFC champion, Houston Texans, and the champions of the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Carter on the return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
18 Radley. 18 Radley.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here we go. Here we go. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. So, on 4th down, Austin McNamara is going to come in here to punt. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Crowd begins with a pass. He's got his man. It's Nico Collins. And He's got it to the 35-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Oh, ball.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. So backs up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. On the return, it's Carter. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Here we go. Viking, 18. Viking, 50 Maverick. 50 Maverick. 18, Pioneer. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Ready. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd and 10.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Warrior 70.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Here's Austin McNamara now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. A seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
11. Here we go, let's go. At 18, what's that?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 2.
On the quick, right?
This one out quickly to Noel. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
44-yard line.
Why, Tony?
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now, Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
18, what's that? Taxi.
On play action, Stroud. And that'll wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to South Florida after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Wow, what's that? Go win. At 18, what's that?
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. This defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. 18, what's that?
They'll go play action with Stroud. He's got his man. That's Noel. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 118. That's it.
Back to throw. Stroud. He'll get this out wide. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. Defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Chance here for the first points of this Super Bowl. First down and goal. Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge to drop up a loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits, what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal.
All right. 118. That's it.
To throw, it's Stroud. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
3rd and goal.
All right. Tony.
Here's Stroud. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Carter on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Let's go. 18, come.
And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
Jacob Petrie on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Cut. Ready?
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Swing this one out to White. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a second and 9.
Come on. Hit. Action, let's go.
They'll look to throw. Throw out wide to Godwin. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Here's Austin McNamara now, as he is on to punt for Tampa Bay. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchdown.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
All right. 18. What's that? 2J.
Drive will start on the ground. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold him to a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. A pickup there of 13. First down for Houston.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On second down, Stroud. Open man, downfield is Noel. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
38-yard line.
Everybody rockin' side to slide to the beat. Snap a knife, bang, trench, bouncing to the groove. All by itself, that's the new move. Where I'm from, like to go jump. I'm fucking up the gang, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't showing what they call it. She said the food palette, fast break for blank kids. I said you good at it. What you do, and you do. Yeah, you got players and thugs doing it.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Stroud. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Out of bounds at
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, you're able to get you down for a loss.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Here's Tommy Townsend now. He's on for the second time. We're trying to get something inside the 10. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Dell, the motion man. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
All right.
The third quarter begins with a run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, faking the give. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
Here we go. 18. 12.
Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And they'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Blocking, 18. Warriors, 17. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Irvin. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down by Christian Harris. A 3-yard gain on the play.
On the jump.
Brings up 3rd down.
Motion man is Johnston. They'll send a man in motion left.
Viking 18, trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Gain of 27 on the
They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
Ready?
1st and 10.
Ready, ready? Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cup. Ready?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. In a comfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw. Out right. Catch made. That's Ibuka. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They'll throw out of the gun. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he will get into the end zone. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Buccaneers. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
South. Hey, uno more. Hey.
On play action, Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep. That's hard. And he will score. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Texans. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Carter on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
To the air now on 1st and 7. He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play here in the big game. Pickup of 46 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Irving, and he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. Exiting the pocket right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
19 Lions.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa.
Where you make your mark in the NFL playing quarterback, Mike, is anyone can operate from a clean pocket. But how good are you when that thing gets a little muddy? And This is an NFL-type throw. You're down here. You're looking for a touchdown tight in the red zone. You're in the face of pressure. You've got to hold it for just an extra second to let that route come open. Not everybody can do that. In this case, he hangs in there, delivers it on the money, and comes away with a big touchdown.
That ties the game at 14.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same.
Hey, south. On the quick, right? 18. What's that? Why, Tony? Look to hot. Hey.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Uno. Here we go. At 18. What's that? What you got? Hey, Uno Mars. Hey.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
11. At 18. What's that? Texas.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
18. What's that?
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they forced fourth down. The Texans set to punt this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. This will be returnable from his own 15. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll run it. It's Irvin. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the set. Kevin Pirates. Viking 18. Panther 11.
Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
18 Cardinals. 18, Pioneers. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. They'll go play action with Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And it's going to be fourth down. So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth. This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Let's go now. Buffalo 86, 70 Timberwolves.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Ready? Ready, Lions. Ready.
They'll look to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
18. Let's go.
Handoff as they try to run it here. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Benjamin Morrison. A loss of 2 brings up third and 10.
from the shotgun. C.J. Stroud. Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Pass. Press all 80. Ready, ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
He'll drop to throw. Rolling right. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Lions. Cougar 19. Let go.
A give. This is Irving. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on third down. Yes, it is the fourth quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
19, Charger, 19.
A quick throw taken in out wide by Dell. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Ready, ready. Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 8.
They'll stick to the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
We'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A gain of 10. Move the sticks again. Another first down. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Cowboy 80. Rig alert, rig alert. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll drop to throw. They'll swing this out wide to Irving.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready?
Back to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Nineteen tight, 19 tight.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
What's that? 18.
Now this looks like a design run. Brown avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the first down.
This is a great example of when a great play call meets great execution. His blockers created a nice run lane, and all he had to do was get there and hit it. And that is a massive gain on the ground.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that?
And the Texans have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Houston Texans, the champions of Super Bowl 62.